That was at Big Dogs right here. It's Hip Hop Nation. I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views.
Yes, it's effective immediately. And Uncle Luke is out here in these streets demanding his money.
He said he need the money effective immediately.
Now, what happened?
Uncle Luke said Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, Sexyy Red. He said anybody that's bending over and shaking a rump, owe him a check.
Popping pussy, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So the crazy part about it is I could see where he's coming from. Uncle Luke endured a lot in the late 80s, early 90s. If you don't know who Uncle Luke is, do your Googles, kids.
It's the birthday song.
It's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Keep coming. Like, look at you. Look at you. But yeah, he's basically saying this because he kind of spearheaded and pioneered a movement of adult rap that had adult content, very X-rated content in his music. And for those that don't know, Uncle Luke is also one of the people, well, actually almost solely responsible, him and 2 Live Crew, which is his group, for the parental advisory stickers that are shown on CDs and, well, back in the day CDs, but now on album covers and stuff like that. He was actually really fighting in the Supreme Court for the right to free speech and being able to make his music how he wants. So now, I guess based on, everything that's going on in the female rap world, he wants to be paid some reparations for that.
I don't think that the artists who he mentioned specifically are who owe him.
No.
Maybe he can get like a check from the state or something.
Yeah,
EBT card. Put some funds on their little SSI, something like that.
I think it would be equivalent to like one of my homies. He gets reservation money. You know what I'm saying? Like the Native Americans. And because of what they went through, the white people give them, a check.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe just overall people who make music that wouldn't be considered kosher.
Yeah.
Maybe he get a check from them.
Because I would hate for whoever fought for women's rights to be wanting something out of my check. Imagine if the Malcolm X kids and Martin Luther King want some money from me.
Yeah. Martin Luther King's son, he do be out here outside.
We owe that nigga?
What if every time you want to, how the bus is set up?
I wish Rosa Parks would.
You know how like buses are set up? Like what if you cross this line, you owe them some money?
Yeah. Rosa Parks people? Or even just like, it'd be crazy. Nah.
I think Uncle Luke tripping, but I understand the sentiment.
I do get it. I think that he should just be paid like if we being serious to make it make sense. Maybe he gets a cent for every album that the sticker is on. That's
more money than people make off streams.
Oh shit! I'm going too far.
Yeah.
I'm going too high.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because like YG just dropped the album. I'm pretty sure like he's been independent. He probably get about that for the stream. But like artists who are signed to major labels, they don't even make that much money per stream.
But too, wouldn't that be something that would have been discussed like at that time? Because maybe they just didn't realize how big it was going to get that every artist after that point would utilize their right of free speech to speak explicitly on records.
Maybe.
So he should have got. I feel like that should have been like a contract situation then. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's a lot of things that they changed the law based around people who figure out certain things. Like even if you go as far back when Prince changed his name to a symbol and then sold every album for a ticket sale and he went platinum just doing tours. So to fuck over the music industry. I think they're going to figure out a way to get their money but never give it to us.
Yeah. But, I won't be shaking my ass no time soon because I don't got no money to pay Uncle Luke.
Shout out to Uncle Luke. Hit us up right now at effectiveimmediately.live. Join that group chat. Got some Sauce Walker coming up right after this. Gucci is Hip Hop Nation.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass. You just got your condoms in it.
Hey. No.
I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep your heads ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views.
It's effective immediately on Hip Hop Nation. Now, it's a lot going on in the culture right now, especially with female rappers. Okay, GloRilla is apparently changing a word in her song after getting some backlash. I'm not a fan of this, but it has happened before.
Yeah, Beyonce did it as well. Lizzo did it. J. Cole did it on a song with Drake.
Beyonce changed the word spaz. She took that out of, was that the Renaissance album?
I think so.
So she took that out of her record because of the able community. Basically, we're saying that that's used in a derogatory fashion, and so now GloRilla is in the same boat.
Yeah. J. Cole did it, and he actually bodied when he said his. He said, check the numbers, dummy. I'm autistic. You niggas is autistic retarded.
It was actually hard as like rap bar.
It was a bar.
So, but here's the thing, right? Let's flip it on you. If somebody was to use like the N-word in a derogatory way, we probably would feel away.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
now this goes back to what we was just talking about with Uncle Luke and freedom of speech.
Facts.
So it's like we're drawing a line. I don't like that this new climate of social standards is drawing the line at certain words, but not derogatory words against women or, black people. The same song that GloRilla changed took the word out. She's saying nigga and bitch and everything else in there.
Yeah. So then what if like bitch became one of those words? Like we don't like we want to look out for the dog community.
If I can't say bitch no more, because I be like, bitch.
Well, no, the dogs are important.
What if the dogs start tripping on us? Who out here looking out for the dogs? Ain't nobody looking out for the dogs. But Drake, for the dogs.
Yeah, the Drake, exactly. And Disney for making the movies. But I guess the question should be like, should we be changing art, music, even painting? Should we be changing poetry based on social climate?
It's just such a contradiction because, and this is way off, but there's a law. There's people who are in jail for marijuana.
Yep.
But now marijuana is legal.
Yep.
Do we go let all of those people out of jail?
Yes.
So do all artists need to go back and change every lyric and every song lyric from old music from back in the day?
That's a good point. But there is
How far are we going?
I don't know. Because there is a song, there's an infamous, now legendary song called Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. And I play the song often when I'm doing events and stuff like that. And there's a line where he says, blow up like the World Trade. That part of the song is muted now, pretty much on every version that's digital, unless you had a hard copy from back in the day or a vinyl or something like that.
Yeah.
Then he actually says the lyric because it's being sensitive to New York and what 9/11 happened. So I don't know how far back we would go.
Yeah.
But I do want some reparations for slavery, and I do want people who are in jail for marijuana to get out.
Yes.
And petty crimes and stuff like that. And I want stop and frisk to be gone. So I don't know.
And I want to be able to, go back and get my grades changed because
you identify as an A student.
Exactly, because the SATs and CA, all that shit that don't matter no more. that I got whoopings for not passing. Can
you imagine being in class? Excuse me, what is this? I identify as an A student, and you can't tell me I'm not. That's Hey, let us know. We want to hear from you, Hip Hop Nation. We want to hear from the world. Tap in with us, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Let us know. Should we be changing things based on social climate change? Let us know. It's effective immediately.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey.
No. I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll kick your heads ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
That was that Lotto, that Brokey, right here on Hip Hop Nation. I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views, and Lotto talking to y'all, Brokey, all you unemployed people celebrating Labor Day weekend.
That's crazy. It's effective immediately. By the way, speaking of being Brokey, Deion Sanders is out doing wonderful things in Colorado. Coach Prime got Colorado players a partnership with Elevations Credit Union, opening up an account for their students and the for the players on his team in the amount of $2,121 each, which is a lot because it's hella niggas on a football team.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not like a basketball team where it's a small, 13 people? Mm-hmm. Football team, 13 people on one side of the line of scrimmage, which is crazy. Shout out to Coach Prime, though, because what he's doing in Colorado is unlike anything we've ever seen before. You know, a lot of people from the culture are going out there performing and stuff like that. I saw the Baby go out there, YG been out there, and I also saw this week Matt Barnes gave Coach Prime a lot of love on the timeline because people are trying to shoot him down for what he's doing with those kids. And I mean, not those kids, those men. But I think it's important to note the positivity that's going on, though.
Right. I would hope that more people would take a page out of his book and do the same thing.
Me too. In college,
that's amazing. Yeah,
I could have used
with a kid.
Man, I could have used that.
I'm struggling by myself.
Shout out to Coach Prime. Hit us up and let us know, what are you doing for the community? If your platform is being used for good, let us know. At effectiveimmediately.live is Hip Hop Nation.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey. No. I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep the gates ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like, you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
That Ivory Scott on your radio is effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views. We got to do a shout out real quick. Shout out to our girl Flaujae.
Shout out to Flaujae.
She did just pull up on us, and we talked about her whole experience and working with Lil Wayne and performing in front of him at the ESPYs. And
she got a record.
And
a video.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people get features and don't get videos.
Absolutely.
Show me somebody who got a video out of Beyonce or Jay-Z or Kendrick Lamar.
Show me anybody that still is able to get Lil Wayne outside.
Facts.
You know, Lil Wayne don't come outside for anybody.
Shout out to Flaujae who got that Lil Wayne feature, man. It's a big deal for her, especially being the LSU star she is.
Absolutely.
Also, we're going to shout out to the legend, the radio goddess.
The GOAT.
The GOAT, one of the GOATs ever. Man, Angie Martinez, I read her book, My Voice. I didn't read it. I listened to the audiobook because I love her voice. But Angie Martinez is an author, but also making her directorial debut on a doc for the late great, the infamous DJ Clark Kent.
Okay.
Now, I think this is dope because we see Charlemagne, what he's doing with his book imprint, making his statements in other places. You know what I mean? I think it's important for everybody who's in media to kind of like grow and expand and stuff like that. So Angie Martinez becoming a director now, as well as everything else she does, I think is super dope.
Yeah. Shout out to Angie Martinez. I enjoy her. She had a show. Where they were, it was like Untold Stories of Hip Hop.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
I love that show.
No, my favorite Angie Martinez, that was dope. But my favorite Angie Martinez moment is her spitting the Buster verse on the Chris Brown song, Look at Me Now.
I thought you was going to say her rapping on Ladies Night.
No. This was way better than that. But shout out to Angie Martinez. Tap in with us, though, at DJ HED.
You can find me everywhere at Gina Views.
Yes, right now we got some Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott, Offset, all on your radio. It's effective immediately on Hip Hop Nation.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey. No. I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep the gates ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like, you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
That Polo G Lil Durk on your radio is effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views.
Man, before we get into this Alicia Keys, go listen or watch our Polo G interview.
Yes.
Gina Views had him in here kikiing.
I make everybody kiki though. I'm a kiki kind of bitch.
You know what I'm saying? He stood that closer to you when we took the picture. So
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
You might have a little motion.
Where's the picture at?
You might have a little motion.
I got some motion. Polo G might be too young for me.
Oh, yeah.
He a good looking nigga.
Okay.
So Alicia Keys had a question.
Yes.
She wanted to know, and I'm going to ask you as my DJ friend,
Yes.
DJ Hed.
Yes.
Alicia Keys wanted to know, what the fuck does DJs do? She had this to say.
What the fuck do DJs actually do? Like, I don't think they're remixing the song on the spot. I'm pretty sure they've programmed it ahead of time. So what are they actually doing?
Now, social media drug Alicia Keys for this take. So when I saw the clip, I thought that she was saying, with the innovation of technology, what are DJs these days doing? Not insinuating that DJs don't do anything.
When I saw it, I thought it was AI. I didn't even your husband's a DJ. So I was when I saw it, I'm like, this got to be made up. Like, this is not. Even when we first got here to work, I'm like, this ain't real.
But you did say it was AI.
I'm like, this shit is not real.
Well, it could be because it's not on her TikTok anymore.
Well, yeah, of course, you would delete some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He probably came home like, nigga, it's showtime. Like, let me show you what a DJ. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's showtime. It's crazy. Showtime.
Shout out to Swiss Beats. The thing is, here's the thing, and I will say this because I don't want to make excuses, but a lot of people who call themselves DJs have made it difficult for real DJs.
Okay.
And it's a lot of people running around the internet, a lot of people running around clubs and venues all over the world calling themselves a DJ who don't do shit.
Okay.
They literally go in, they plug their USB in, they got a pre-made set that somebody else made for them, and they just up there dancing. I've seen 2 women do this. I've never seen a guy do this. But I know men who do it, right? I know men that do it. This is a thing, right? Where they go in, they don't do shit. They just be up there dancing and pumping their fists and stuff like that. Now, real DJs, Miss Alicia Keys, do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We blend in, we reading crowds, we're counting tempo, like it's a lot of science and nerdism that goes into DJing, which is why it's a craft, just like singing.
Mm-hmm.
Singing on notes, singing in key,
Yeah.
playing the keys, stuff like that. So I don't know where this take would come from.
Well, shout out to whatever DJ that she saw that triggered this,
yeah,
because
you
that
a
mean he
bum-ass
wasn't doing
nigga.
shit. You wasn't doing shit because he pissed her off. That motherfucker must have had the music playing and he was at the bar. And she probably heard all the scratches and stuff. Because
Yeah.
I'm the cousin. I'm the cousin at the baby showers. I'm the cousin at the family functions. I'm stealing. Shout out to DJ Bugsy. I used to steal DJ Bugsy and DJ Atron mixes because they would put them on SoundCloud and I would play them at my family functions. And it sounded like them motherfuckers is in there with us. You know, so maybe that's what she saw. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
we got to find out where she was at.
she's married too. Swizz Beats. Yeah. I wonder what was that dinner like that night. What was dinner like? What was that conversation?
Zone. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Alicia Keys.
Shout out to
Swizz
Alicia
Beats.
Keys, man. Got some Eminem coming up and some Lotto for Gina Views. It's effective immediately on Hip Hop Nation.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey.
I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep their heads ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like, you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
Some Eminem for your listening pleasure off that new album he just dropped with him and JID. Shout out to JID. It's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views, and I got some immediate bullshit for your radios.
Okay.
So a group of riders at Six Flags in Mexico were stuck on the ride,
Yeah.
about 250 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I saw that.
As they stuck on the ride, though,
Yeah.
it started raining.
It couldn't be bad enough that you stuck in the air.
That's why I don't even fuck around.
I don't fuck around
I'm
either.
not going nowhere or getting on nothing where I can't control my life.
You gonna find out.
Yeah.
The thing is, and you know what? I stopped riding roller coasters for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ride some shit at Disneyland.
Pause.
But I'll ride some shit at Disneyland. It's wild.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
That's crazy. But I think that the takeaway from this is, like, you didn't know a storm was coming.
Why are y'all even at the park?
Why are you even there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, I remember going somewhere and I'm looking. I remember being somewhere. It's just like you said. You could sense tension, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mother Nature also got that.
You can smell when it's gonna rain.
I can't smell, but I can see clouds.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying? I got eyes.
Yeah.
So, like, unless this shit came in out of nowhere.
But the type of rain that they had, that wasn't nothing where you didn't know it was coming.
Y'all
that
know
was
say.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, what are you doing in the? I can't believe you just did that. What are you doing if you're in this predicament? You're stuck on a ride at Six Flags that high up in the air and it's raining.
You can't do shit. What you mean? Probably, I think what I would probably do is record it.
Okay, like this user did.
Yeah, just record it and try to and hope I don't get sick.
In other immediate bullshit news, Ludacris was drinking out of the glacier.
Yeah, out of a glacier. Yeah, I saw that.
The drinking out the glacier wasn't what was crazy to me.
Really? That was
No.
crazy to me.
What was crazy to me was what the nigga had on. You not cold, nigga?
Why you? What you mean?
That nigga was dressed like he was coming to LA. No, you're in that's real cold weather.
It's
there.
real cold weather.
You're standing on ice.
Yeah.
And then he drank the water. Now I'm not really knowledgeable on what's happening in those water particles.
Now here's the thing.
I'm assuming we're gonna go in another pandemic soon.
Well, you can. There are like shit that's frozen.
That's where monkeypox came from.
It's shit that's frozen in there, right?
Yeah.
And just leave that shit over there.
Leave it over there.
You know what I'm saying? Let the penguins and all them niggas deal with that. The issue that I have though is not even with what Luda did. It's the people reacting to what Luda did. It's like, bro, I seen a couple of people. I ain't gonna say who it was specifically.
Yeah.
But they from the South, and I know you niggas drink out the water hose.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, don't act like you wasn't drinking out the water hose, champ.
Well, people always be like, having stuff to say about what somebody else is doing. I know a lot of people who talking shit about this eat ass. Now, would you rather eat ass Or drink out of the glacier.
Hey man, listen. We got some Rob 49, some Skilla Baby coming right after this. Peaches and Eggplants. Young Nudie, it's on your radio. It's effective immediately.
That's a crazy transition.
Crazy.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey. No, I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep the heads ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like, you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
That Mama remix featuring GloRilla on your radio right now. Hip Hop Nation is effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views, also on your radio. We got some new things that happened in this week in culture.
Okay.
Well, not so new. Not so new things.
Well, this
old
week in
things.
culture.
This week in culture. Shout out to the Queen Bee. Beyonce was born this week.
When is her Beyonce's birthday?
Beyonce's birthday is on September 4th. And she also dropped the album B-Day in 2006.
Isn't Jay-Z's birthday December 4th?
I don't know. I think
It is December 4th.
I don't know.
They
Jay's
both was born on the
birthday.
4th. That's interesting.
444. Okay. And Big Sean dropped 2 projects on this week in culture.
Okay, yeah.
Detroit, the first Detroit,
Okay.
and then the second Detroit. First Detroit came out September 5th, and then the second Detroit came out September 4th.
And then he just dropped his album this weekend as well, a Better Me Than You.
I wonder, is that intentional?
I got to ask him.
It's all in.
He
it's
said
all
he
in
was
the
going to
same
pull
week.
up on us next week.
Big Sean pulling up on that?
He said he was, so I'm using this platform to hold him accountable.
Okay, all right.
I talked to him this morning.
Shout out to Big Sean. Shout out to our girl, Vashti. I did get this week in culture news from the Hip Hop Agenda.
Go get that book, okay? Get some education. Also got that mix coming up. I'm about to hop on these turntables. Let us know what you want to hear. You can tap in with me at DJ HED.
You can find me everywhere at Gina Views.
We also got that immediate slap that's coming up right after this. It's effective immediately on Hip Hop Nation.
Injecting integrity and authenticity in the game.
You a freaky ass.
You just got your condoms in it.
Hey. No, I can look at this right now and say Hed and Gina gonna work.
I'll keep the heads ringing.
The hottest hip hop along with exclusive premieres.
Effective immediately with DJ Hed and Gina Views.
Like, you put these motherfucking glasses on and he start talking like T.I. He's just using big words for nothing.
On Hip Hop Nation.
The sound of the culture.
Hip Hop Nation, I'm in the mix. It's DJ Hed.
I'm Gina Views.
It's effective immediately. Let us know what you want to hear at DJ HED or at effectiveimmediately.live. But it's time for that immediate slap.
Immediately. Shout out to my boy Jason Cash. This is my favorite song off his project, I Bet, is featuring Nico G4. The song is called Hit My Phone.
Yeah, shout out to the Eastie Boys too. It's a collab project.
Yeah.
Okay,
They doing their thing.
Let's show some love to the production.
Shout out to the producers.
Yes, all the producers all across the world. These artists wouldn't be shit without y'all. This that new Jason Cash, man, off that I Bet, as Gina Views says, the immediate slap. It's on your radio right now. It's called Hit My Phone.
Aye.
All right, Hip Hop Nation, we about to get the hell out of here. It's DJ Hed.
It's Gina Views.
And thank you for listening each and every week to our show.
Thank y'all. Make sure y'all be safe this Labor Day weekend. Even if you don't got a job, you ain't going to work tomorrow. Do something productive.
Do something productive. Also, Gina Views just dropped a fire-ass Hofessions episode.
Yes, I did. Shout out to my girl Ken the Man, who was just up here with us recently. Also had Caitlin for real in the building. Y'all don't want to miss this. This is a different side of these artists.
Yes, and also make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on all those YouTubes. Thank you for listening to the audio podcast. If that's how you consume us, we appreciate you. And if you're listening on Sirius XM, I will be filling in for Swaggy C on Labor Day because I don't do anything but work and I don't have a life. So we'll catch you next week. Hip Hop Nation is effective immediately.
See y'all next time.